Hey guys, this is Rob Colehouse, and this is the first video. It took me a while to kind of put it out because I moved, and moving into process. You know the drill, you know. Before I get into the video, the review, I'm kind of go over the stuff that I'm going to do with this channel. Pretty much it's going to be 5 minutes per video. I mean, you would be hard pressed to I would it would be hard for me to find people that would want to watch 5 minute or more than 5 minutes on most of these movies, other than my buddies who are super into movies. So if there's something really worth it, I will do an extended video. Most of it's going to be current because I like going to see movies in the theater and then doing reviews because they're kind of fresh in my mind, or if it's a movie that's been out this summer, I just saw it recently. The language that I use in the reviews will be fitted accordingly to the rating of the movie. So if it's PG, then I won't swear. If it's pg-13, I won't say the F word. If it's R, if it's an R-rated movie, I'm gonna swear. Like it's in the movie, you already saw it, so I don't really feel bad. If you don't want to hear me swear, sorry mom, you can skip the R-rated ones, but there's gonna be a lot of them. I flipped a coin, and Jurassic World is gonna be the first one. So this is my review of Jurassic World. It was a pretty big blockbuster this summer. Jurassic World was. I wasn't a big fan. I can't lie. I can't lie and say I thought it was super good. It had good aspects. So basically, you got Chris Pratt, who's like your go-to guy for movies right now. Like, everyone liked him in Parks and Rec, and then he got super buff for Zero Dark 30, and then so now he's kind of cute. People are like, oh, he's cute, he's funny, he's a great actor, he's good. So, but they put him in everything now, and so he plays this kind of stereotypical, like, hands-on worker guy. I don't really know what I mean by that, but basically what I'm trying to say is he's a character you already know the character before you see the movie. You already know who he is. You've seen him in movies before, and he's funny. He's kind of a badass later in the movie. At the beginning, he's just kind of one of those characters that the first couple things he says, you know who he is. And that's kind of true with a lot of the characters. Like in one of the first scenes in the movie, you have the guy in the control room who's like, these are real living beings, right? These are real animals. And like everyone just gives away who they are in the first, their two lines. Like the aunt of the two children who is like, I'm a no-nonsense business lady and I'm going to keep this company running. And then whatever his name is, who John Hammond handed the park down to, he's like not all about the corporate shit. He's just about people having fun and it being, a good experience for everybody. He's kind of like a Zen-centered kind of guy, which, all that's okay. It's just that all the characters are like, this is my one dimension, and I'm going to give it to you in the first couple lines that I have. Like, the first scene that I'm in, you're going to know what kind of character I am. And I guess for like a Jurassic Park movie, that's not really a bad thing. I didn't go into it thinking, oh, I can't wait to see, how great and deep and multi-dimensional the characters are. Because it's really not what you want from an action movie, or that most people want. They kind of want to see dinosaurs. That's the thing about Jurassic World. Don't see much of the dinosaurs. Yeah, there's definitely some moments, and some good moments, like when the kids are rolling in the ball and they go They go where they're not supposed to in this like clear ball that you can wheel around. It rolls, but you stay, straight up, but the ball's rolling, so you're kind of moving around, and they are looking at these dinosaurs in that Indominus Rex or Indominus or whatever the dinosaur is, the bigger, better, stronger one that's loose, has a really cool fight with them. Like or not fight, but it's a good tense. It was very tense. I felt the energy when I was sitting in the movie theater. Like, wow, this is really crazy. They didn't do much other stuff like that. I mean, there were some fun moments with the dinosaurs flying through the park and stuff like that. There were some good scenes, but by and large, there was a bunch of stuff about the plot which wasn't really all there, wasn't really all developed. There was intermittent dinosaur scenes, which half of them were just those like moments that you remember from Jurassic Park where you're just like, I'm in awe of how crazy this is. But then other than that, there's not a lot of driving force in the movie, and it's like they kept trying to find things to drive it, with their aunt coming around and being like, oh, I can cut loose every once in a while, and the kind of weird love interest she had with Chris Pratt's character, who that caused a lot of controversy in the movie too. Like, Chris Pratt's character is a chauvinist. Yeah, that's true. This movie is sexist. No, those are two different things. Like, yeah, Chris Pratt's character is pretty chauvinistic, kind of sexist, blatantly rude to this woman. Does that make it a sexist movie? No. It's a one-sided character. You get one side of this character, and that's who he is. That doesn't mean he's a sexist. Or that means he's a sexist. That doesn't mean the movie is sexist. It's a completely different, like, it's like saying The Goodfellas promotes gang violence and stuff like that. It's just, you gotta take the elements in the movie as what they are and not say, well, this is the whole movie. Since the movie has elements of this is what the movie and its creators are. Because I saw something probably BuzzFeed related, like Jurassic Park was a terrible sexist mess, and it was like, there was one sexist character in it. That doesn't mean it's a terrible sexist mess. I might say it's a mess. I wouldn't say it's terrible or sexist. I would say it could have tried harder. That's what I'm gonna say. There was good stuff. I mean, the situational irony of the movie, the people in the lab saying we have to make it bigger and badder, and it's like, well, people like won't be excited by regular dinosaurs anymore. We need to make them bigger, crazier, more fearsome. Like, that's kind of what's going on with, movies now. Everything's got to be, like, the audience requires a lot more, and I don't know if it was intentional, the way they did that. If it's intentional, then good on them for recognizing that. It's kind of a good comparison you can make between the movie and the time that the movie was made. If that was intentional, that was very well done, I would say. So it had some kind of satirical, kind of cynical elements, and I like that in movies. I just think there could have been more plot if they wanted a more plot-related or plot-based movie, and there could have been more dinosaurs if they wanted a dinosaur-based movie. So, I don't know what I would give it. I guess I would give it a 6 out of 10. It's fun. You'll have fun. I mean, if you're expecting a commentary on life, you weren't going to go see this movie. So most people will see it and see the dinosaurs and be like, that was good, that was enjoyable. But I'm really trying to get down to the nitty gritty with these movie reviews. So, and one more thing I want to get back to before I close it out, but they kind of were throwing shit at the wall to see what sticks, because those kids that had kind of a tenuous relationship the whole movie were riding along on that bus, and the little kid's like sad, and his brother's like, "Why are you sad?" And the little kid's like, "Our parents are getting divorced," and yeah, that's awful, and divorce sucks, but it's just boom. There's no lead up, and you would have no clue that that's going on, and that's what's bothering the kids, or even that there was something bothering the kid, until that moment. And after that moment, that never comes up again. So they were just, I feel like they were just throwing it out there to see if they could get some sort of reaction, but in that one scene, they managed to take all that tension that didn't exist for any real reason and halt it completely and have the brothers in harmony again. But it's not really a reason that the viewer cares about, because we didn't know anything about it, you know what I mean? So it was going out on a limb a lot of the times, and I think they should have stuck to the Jurassic Park roots, which is just have the dinosaurs go Hulkamania, brother. But that's gonna be it for this video. I'm gonna post it up, and you guys are gonna know about it. I'll get better at this as I go. This is my first time just doing a solo thing on the camera, and putting it on YouTube, so just bear with me. And I'll edit the videos soon too, because I'll get a program that I can edit with on my laptop or computer or whatever, and I'll get the knowledge to do so. But right now it's pretty bare bones, because I'm trying to get this started up. So watch it and let me know what you think. Don't rail me, but be honest, because that's what I'm trying to do with these reviews. I'm gonna be honest with the movies. I'm gonna tell you what's wrong with it. I'm gonna tell you what's right with it. If there's a movie that I hate, I won't slam it and just completely trash it just because I didn't like it. By the same token, I'll take movies that I loved and I will reveal the problems with them, because it's good to be honest, and nothing's sacred. You can't say a movie is so good that there's nothing wrong with it. And I know a lot of people will say that about this movie or that movie, but you really have to think about art and think about what you liked about it and what you didn't like, and feed that back, because that's what makes good movies and good art. So thanks for watching. This will be up hopefully in 10-15 minutes, but I'll probably have another one up this weekend if I'm feeling up to it. So you guys stay tuned, and thanks for the support.